Welcome to the Squeeze Zone. I'm your host, Vaughn English, and this is going to be the first episode in a series where I try to predict earnings. Um, Simple enough, I'm going to use some technical analysis to see if I can help pick which way a stock is going to go right after its earnings. Generally, earnings are very volatile, and the stock price moves in very big directions either way. So it's either going to pump or dump after the earnings release. And so I'm going to take a look at some technical analysis and see if I can have a winning percentage each week. Starting off, we got Factset Research Systems. It's currently sitting at about 347. Based on this chart that I'm seeing right now, it looks like we're going to be pumping up, and I am expecting it to hit at least 360. We do have a pretty strong trend line here, but everything looks to the upside. So my prediction is 347 to 360. Keep in mind for all of these predictions, if we find ourselves much closer to the 360 prior to the earnings, a reversal would make a lot more sense. So even if we hit 355, it would still make more sense not to go into that trade as a pump, and that would be a dump instead. So just keep that in mind as we go through these. All right, we're on to our next one. Enerpac Tool Group Corporation. Enerpac Tool Group Corporation, I have as a dump. This is going to be a 22. It's at 22.81 right now. I see it going down to at least 21.86, if not further down. I have in my notes 20.88. 20.88 is the price target for after earnings. Next up, we got LESL Inc. This is a recent IPO. So the chart is not great on this one. A lot of the indicators that generally are helpful for for my charts really aren't going to be showing up for this one. It's just simply because it's a little too new. So we don't have patterns that we can follow on this one. However, I still believe we got a dump, not a big one, looking at $23 down to about $22. So we'll see how the LESL Group performs. Next up, we got Heico Corporation. Heico Corporation, I also have as a dump. We also got a dump coming up for Heico Corporation. I'm looking at $133 down to $128. 128 at least. I think this one is wildly overbought. It's up against some strong resistances, and there's not a whole lot of flow to push it to the upside. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All of these can go either way. However, technical analysis certainly supports moving to the upside for the last one. Next up, we got Calavo Growers. Calavo Growers. I have as a pump, actually. Well, the chart looks pretty bad. We got a bearish engulfing candle right here on the daily. I actually think it's going to pump back up. I think we're going to see a reversal. This may happen prior to the earnings. So if we do see a reversal that's anywhere near $75 or $76, that would certainly be another reversal back the other way and would continue to dump. But at this point, I think as long as we stay around $72 going into earnings, anything lower even, we're going to pump back up and we're going to get back up to around $75, $76 for Calavo. Next one I think everybody's a little bit more familiar with. We got Carmax. I'm currently sitting at $98.25, and I see a dump on this one. I see a dump for Carmax. We're currently sitting at 98.25. We're sitting at some strong daily resistance. And I'm looking at actually have a pretty big move on this one. I'm looking at $92 for this one. Might be a little aggressive. It might make more sense for it to hit maybe like 95. But based on my chart, I'm seeing $92 for Carmax. Next up, we got Cintas. Cintas, another one I think everybody's a little familiar with. For Cintas, I have a pumping on this one. I think I got a pump coming up for Cintas. We're resting on our 200-day exponential moving average. I see plenty of room to the upside. We got good supports. Yeah. So I got Cintas going for $354, and we're going all the way up to 362. 362 is what I'm feeling comfortable with. We're going for 362 for this one. Next up, we got Neogen Corporation. I got another dump on this one. We got a dump coming up. Currently sitting at $80.80, and I have it going down to $72. Next up, we got CBDMD Incorporated. It's a penny stock. Penny stocks are a little less predictable. I'm not expecting these to go quite as well as my other predictions. I feel like these don't follow the rules of technical analysis the same way the other ones do. However, we'll see. It's very possible that I could still be right about this one. And the moves on this one are relatively still big, but it doesn't seem as much. For this one, I actually have a pump for CBDMD. We're looking at $2.62 to $2.80. So 18-cent move to the upside. Keep an eye on that one. See how that goes. Next up, we got Paychex. Paychex, you guys might be familiar with as well. We got currently sitting at 96.92. I have Paychex dumping on this one. Not a big one. Pretty small move, actually. I'm actually only expecting it to go back down to $94. Only to about $94 after earnings. Next up, we got Anglogold Ashanti. I don't really know too much about this one. I don't always research the fundamentals for these companies. I don't find fundamentals are as important with predicting earnings as the technical analysis is. I feel like a lot of stocks are run purely on algorithms and not as much on fundamentals. Fundamentals are, I believe, much more helpful if you're doing long-term investing than any short-term trading. Anyways, back to this. Anglogold Ashanti. Anglogold Ashanti, I have coming up as a dump. This is going to be a dump. Not another one that's not too big of a move. We're looking at $23 down to $22. Next up, we got Granite Construction. Granite Construction is another dump. I got another dump on this one. This is $26.86 currently. I'm looking to hit at least $23. So this is a much bigger move. I think maybe 24. Quickly, I'm actually going to change this. Let's say 25. We're going to go 25 on this one. 26.86 down to 25. And lastly, another penny stock. Unlikely for this to follow technicals, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with this one. This one's a dump. This one's actually show a much bigger move. Let's go for $1.34 down to $1.20. That's about it for this one. Other than mine, that's the earnings for this upcoming week. This upcoming week is Monday, December 21st. We got a short week coming up. We got Christmas. So market's going to be closed on Thursday. Thursday or Friday. One of those two. I don't know. Can't totally remember. Anyways, don't buy or sell stocks solely on what you hear. Thanks for checking out the squeeze zone, and I'll be back again next week.